speed. Get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to Grant's Rock Warehouse and to another episode of the Warehaus Vinyl Vault. Tonight, we have searched the vaults high and low, and we've come up with Kasim Sulton's 1982 album, Kasim. This was released on EMI America back in the day. This is Kasim's first solo album. Everyone should know who Kasim is. He is a member of Utopia, and to this day is still playing in Todd Rundgren's band. We're going to check it out. Kasim, 1982.
Piling on the power chords and pure pandemonium. Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Oh, everybody. DC's here tonight. So
yes, I am.
Changing it up a little bit tonight. Tonight we are doing a Vinyl Vault show, and the whole scope of this show really is to feature a lot of these records that have never seen a digital release. A lot of these records are not available on Spotify, as this is a prime example of it being on Spotify. Originally released in 1982 on EMI America. And, you know, I was always, I don't know if you remember the Network album that came out in 82?
Sure do.
Okay. Now, you know, Kasim had quit Utopia for a time being, and they hired Doug Howard. Was it Doug Howard?
Yeah. And he only hung in. He was only there for a wee bit of time.
But I was under the impression, that Kasim quit to do this. That's not the case, because this was recorded all in 1981. Yep. Now, I don't know if he went to go solo or what. What was the other band that Kasim did? What, Price, Sultan? You've got that. Show that. What year is that? What year was that?
This is 86 or 87. Okay. And there is a track on here from a movie that Susanna Hoffs was in.
Mm-hmm.
And the video was on MTV all the time. From that movie with Price and Sultan. I guess Kasim and Tommy Price were childhood friends.
Yeah.
And, he was in Billy Idol's band, guitarist. And they joined forces here for this album, which is actually very, very good. And then one of the tracks from here was in that Susanna Hoffs album. Movie. I forget what the title of the movie is. But she's featured.
The All-Nighter.
There you go. She's featured prominently.
Yes, she is.
In the film.
Yes.
And that's a good tune. That whole album, him and Tommy trade off lead vocals. It's a very good album, along with this first solo album of his.
Yeah. So we're going to play like 4 or 5. Well, we'll see how we go. We'll play 5 tracks. We might play another one. There are different guest stars on here. I will say, if you want that, speaking of that all-nighter film, before I lose my train of thought, because now obviously that's overtaken my brain.
It's distracted.
If you want to see a female with good genetic codes in her younger period, because we know in her later period, very good genetic coding.
Oh, tremendous genetics. She's right on my tail, and she looks every bit as beautiful as she did when she was in her 20s.
Yeah.
To me.
Yes. Thank you, everybody. We did hit 10,000 today subscribers. It took a long time, but I went back and looked, and when we hit 8,000, and that was 11 months ago or 10 months ago. So that's pretty good.
That's very good. That's more than pretty good. That's very
good.
There
are other people that do better, but whatever. For covering stuff like the Hudson Brothers and the Bay City Rollers.
Where else are you going to find this kind of coverage of the music scene, folks?
The first Kasim Sulton album.
Nowhere else is covering this stuff.
I'm tickled pink that people signed up for 10,000, subscribe for 10,000 of this nonsense. Yeah. I mean, what's that say? I said, I guess there is a market for people interested in all this silly stuff.
And the Warehouse has been covering Utopia quite a little bit in the last month or so. So we thought, hey, Utopia is more than just Todd Rundgren.
Yeah.
I mean, and the hilarious and odd thing about this is when Kasim tried out for Utopia to replace What's his name? John
Siegler.
John Siegler in Utopia. Todd wasn't sold on him.
No.
It was Roger Powell and Willie Wilcox that said, no, he's in. You know, and Todd agreed because it was a democracy within the band, but he didn't think Kasim was going to last. And here it is, how many decades later, and Kasim has been Todd's right-hand man since 76.
Yeah,
Amazing.
still playing with him on every tour.
Yeah.
I mean, there were different. Here we go. Steven wants to know, when do we get our Don't Be a Pussy t-shirt? Soon.
And I was just telling Grant before we hit the air, I got to get cracking on our Fred Fartino t-shirt as well, working on the artwork. So new merch is coming, folks.
Oh, my God.
Everybody simmer down.
Everybody calm down.
Simmer down.
Don't Be a Pussy shirt will be here soon.
Just in time for summer wear.
What are we, wait a minute, Lee, what are we got going? That is not proper English, Lee.
What kind of lingo is that, Lee?
What is that? That sounds that street lingo. Anyway, let's get started. Let's play a track. This, the first track we're going to start, well, we're not starting out with that track, but that track has Buck Darman play guitar on it. We'll get to that. We're going to start out with the track Someone to Love, which opens the record. This is very Utopia. So if you think Adventures, probably that era. I don't know. What do you think? Adventures, maybe
right in that
Wrong Planet, maybe.
This
more like Adventures.
Adventures, I think, would fit perfectly on that album.
All right, let's play. We want to hear what you think. And again, I bought this record. I'm being totally honest. I bought this record back in the day, and I just stuck it in the thing. And I was always under the impression that it was very, I don't know what I expected from it, but I thought it was going to be very, very, very commercial. I mean, it's commercial, but it's a lot more Utopia-like than I thought. And I've been pretty damn impressed, to be quite honest.
If you like Utopia, Adventures in Utopia, you'll love this album. And he does go down a couple other roads we'll address further on in the show, but very, very solid album for my tastes. And apparently
let's play it, and then when we'll circle back around. Let us know what you think in the chat. Like I said, this isn't streaming. This never got a CD release. Came out on EMI America. I think most of them went to the cutout bin, except the one DC bought at Buzzard's Nest Records. Only the day of release.
Probably. I just got to Columbus and then I headed to Buzzard's Nest Records, picking up the day of release.
They just ran in there to get the Kasim album. All right, here we go. Kasim Sulton. Very Adventures. Now, maybe you could describe the lyrics as a bit cheesy. I don't know if lyric writing was Kasim's forte.
Does everybody have to have their music as chin rubbing material? Not every.
What?
I thought it was echoing.
No. Oh, you might be. Sorry. Hold on. I got to click the button. Go ahead.
Okay. Not every tune is Imagine, where you sit there and be reflective. As long as the lyrics aren't, and I love you, poopy doopy doo. That's
pretty good, though.
Well, that's just off the top of my head, Grant.
Myron says, as Zappa says, I'm in you.
And Peter Frampton as well.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But
all right, we got it.
Lyrics, I don't look for great truths. And as long as they're not dopey like lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, lolly, lolly. That's nonsense. But most pop lyrics are kind of light and fluffy.
Mm-hmm. We got a like from Frank.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, Frank. DC is the next Bernie Taupin.
I'm just looking for an astute piano player to add my lyrics to his tunage.
It's the last song of T. Elliott. How are you? Nice to see you. I think it was good. Let's play another track while we're shooting the shit.
Ruminating.
Now we're going to play It Must Be Love. He wanted somebody to love. Now it must be love.
Yes.
So let's play it. This is another track. It's very reminiscent of, well, I might think that this is more along the lines with the Network album in '82, but I don't know. You let me know what you think out there, kids. And I dig it. Here we go.
Information, New York City. May I help you?
Misinformation, there's a that I'm trying to call. She promised that she'd get in touch with me, and I've waited too long. It's crazy for sure. I've never felt this way before. This must be love. Something suddenly just came over me. This must be love. Tell me what else can it be? Somebody tell me what am I to
But no
do?
CD
Is
of
she
it.
hopelessly gone?
This didn't sell. This didn't chart.
If I had said no, honey, I'll call you, she would be in my arms. It's strange, but it's so. I got a feeling that won't let go. This must be love. Is it love that makes me feel this way?
Yeah, it's great.
This must be love. I gotta find the girl today. Oh.
Yeah, that's a great record.
I guess I wasted my time. Guess I wasted my time. I hope she calls me before I lose my This must be love. I can finally say this must be love. Yeah. This must be love. I'm so glad. This must be love.
Oh, all right. Let me turn this. back into the swing of it. So Kasim does all the lead vocals and backing vocals in all of the instruments. Mark, all drums. So must be Mark Roche Onafrillo, I guess. I don't know who that is. But Buck Darman plays lead guitar in Evil. We're going to play that. Actually, he plays lead guitar in Evil, Driving Me Mad, and Rock and Roll. So he's on 3 of the tracks. Also, we were going to hear a track on here that has the Earth, Wind, and Fire horns.
Yes, and we have a little backstory on that as well. But with Buck Dharma, Kasim has played, with Blue Oyster Cult in the latter years, concert-wise. I don't think he played on any of the albums proper, but he did play with Joan Jett. So Kasim's got around playing with some pretty notable folks in his time away from Utopia or touring with Todd and whatever. So and he's very much in demand. So stellar musician, stellar vocalist, songwriter. Hey to Webb. I notice he gave me a hey.
Yeah, and like I said before, Roger Powell plays the keyboards on this. So you've got 2 Utopia people. I don't believe Willie Wilcox is on here at all. I don't think.
I didn't check my liner notes before we hit the air tonight.
No, he's not on here. But did you notice who's do you know the guy? Is that Howie Epstein?
Howie Epstein?
You know who Howie Epstein is?
No.
The guy that was in Tom Petty's band? This guy.
Oh.
This guy here.
Could very well be. I mean, does
anybody have this record? It looks like Howie Epstein from Tom Petty's band. He used to be married to one of the Carters. Who was married to Nick Lowe?
Carlene?
Carlene was his girlfriend when he was like in that heroin binging thing that he went through before he killed himself. God, that looks like Howie Epstein. It might not
Probably is. Maybe you just visited.
Maybe it's Mark. I have no idea. Working hard for the trophy wife is what Webb's doing.
Attaboy, Webb. I got to get out there this weekend and do mine.
Saw Kasim with the new cars. Yeah, I saw Kasim play a couple years ago with Kasim Sultan's Utopia, and Gil was playing keyboards.
Yep.
And it was fantastic because all he did was play Utopia songs.
He's on Daryl Hall's web program. Did a concert at Daryl Hall's place. Yeah,
Kasim played in Blue Oyster Cult for a while.
Yep.
Of course, he's buddies with Buck, and Buck's on here, but he did have bass playing duties in Blue Oyster Cult. Webb, I bought my pre-emergence today. Oh God, this is going to be Grants Rock Warehouse and lawn care.
We're talking lawn treatment, Peoria, Illinois. You're
Let's see if we're still at 10,000. Yes, we are still at 10,000. I keep worried if all this lawn care, people might drop like flies.
They're going, what's the unsubscribe?
Boop. Anyway, this must be love. Let's play another track on here. This is good. Just a little bit. This is a ballad, and this is wow. Just listen to Kasim's vocals. Listen to Kasim's piano playing on this. I think this is the right track.
If you with the sudden something, lean in, or someone.
Yeah, grab somebody.
Somebody.
Byron, go ahead and grab Stephanie there and give her a little squeeze. All right, here we go.
He says I may unsubscribe.
I can't see at all to keep you waiting there and not even call. But I can't say I'm sorry, 'cause that's how I am. And I'm trying to do the best that I can. So baby, don't give up on us yet. You don't have to say goodbye, 'cause I won't let takes a little bit to keep me close to you.
Makes you want to fall in love, DC.
A plain and simple thoughtfulness. That's all you need. That's all you need. Now, I ain't no martyr. I can be wrong. But something's kept us here together.
Maybe, Bobo.
This long. And I would be lying if I said I'd be everything you wanted in me. So just remind me not to forget. It only takes a little tenderness to know. No, no, no. You only need a little bit of plain and simple.
I'm sure it does.
It only takes a little bit to keep me close to you. You only need a little bit of plain and simple thoughtfulness. That's all you need. That's all you need.
Wow, what's that bass player?
That's all you need. Yeah! You only need a little bit of plain and simple thoughtfulness. It only takes a little bit to get me close to you. You only need a little bit of plain and simple thoughtfulness. It only takes a little bit to get me close to you. Yeah!
Of course not.
Yeah,
Well, you know, subscribers could drop off, so I'm not going to celebrate yet. There you go, just a little bit. And I had a look on the sleeve because I thought, is that Buck Dharma playing that? No, that's Kasim playing the lead guitar on that.
He's a multi-instrumentalist. He also can play keys.
Mm-hmm.
Very astute.
Yeah,
I see the balladry is not welcome as much here in the warehouse with our listeners tonight. See, I don't mind ballads at all. I go way back with an appreciation for that stuff. But many don't see it that way. That's okay.
It might because the sound us hatched up. Well, I don't know what that means.
Oh, that the last track you played, it was glitching a little bit. I don't know if you.
Oh, it's because echo cancellation was on.
Oh,
I get distracted. Now I just took it off, and that's why. Yeah, I screwed up. The voice isn't good enough to make this song good. No, Kasim's fantastic.
who said that?
Easy
Buds.
Buds.
I would
Oh,
vehemently disagree
you
with
sing
you.
a little
Easy
bit more.
Buds.
Come on now.
You have the right to your opinion, but I vehemently.
Well, we played the whole
disagree.
damn thing with echo cancellation on, so
Yeah, that might have been influenced your.
No wonder it
feelings on-
sounded like a demo. There's a lot going on. I'm at
was thrilled.
10,000, so I'm giddy like a little schoolgirl.
We got all the audio files here. That glitch in the works here for that tune was.
He has a great voice, but not great enough for that. Yes, he does have a yes. Kasim has
I
a
disagree.
fantastic voice. It was the echo cancellation. All right, let me play something else without echo cancellation. And DC, you may want to talk a little bit about this before we play it. Don't Break My Heart. Give us a. Now this doesn't have the. I don't have that on here.
Oh, you don't have the beginning. Okay,
No.
well I'll fill people in.
All right.
You can't say EMI didn't spend some money on this album because they brought in some heavy hitters, including on some of these tunes, Earth, Wind, and Fire's horn section. And if you have this album here, which is a double set, it's got kind of some rarity versions. And on this song, Don't Break My Heart, he put in, they were recording the guy that was the head of Earth, Wind, and Fire's horns, chewing out the rest of the guys that get your game in gear. Let's get this session over with. And if you don't think I'm paying attention, take a look at your check for this session if you keep screwing up. But we don't have that version that we're playing here. But
I
it is
can probably get it. Hold on.
Yeah, it is on this album.
Let me see if I can get it.
And this guy was a dick. He's airing. I mean, he's getting downright nasty with these top of the field players. I mean, the horn section for Earth and Wind and Fire were not a bunch of chumps.
They were a bunch of pussies.
A bunch of pussies. He was reading them the riot act though.
All right, it's downloading. Here, okay. Let's see. Do I have it set up to play? Maybe. I don't hear anything. It might be playing. Hold on, here.
Follow my instruction. Don't follow yours.
Ooh.
I'm trying to work up.
Well, that's not.
Follow my instruction. Don't follow my instruction.
It's
Don't
yeah, but
follow
it's.
yours. I'm trying to work us faster to get.
Oh, it's glitchy.
Follow
There's
my
something
instruction.
wrong with it.
No, it's just looping. Well, you get the idea. Then we could just play the track from the.
I'll just play the track. It's not going to work.
He goes on and on for a little bit about, you don't think I'm paying attention? Oh, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it when you screw up. You don't think I'm paying attention? Take a look at your check for this session. If you keep on screwing up.
Yeah, if you can go out on the internet and find it, you got to hear it. It's entertaining. All right. All right. Echo. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't sound like a demo. All right. Here we go.
I'm gonna say it nice, don't wanna force a fight, but I just can't take all this pain. The things you say I do, like I'm no good for you. You make me feel like I'm to blame.
100%.
Tell me that she wants me there, treats me like a child.
This is a
What
Fog
should I
Machine
do?
song.
What should I do to stop myself from loving you? I said, now girl, you're wrong to keep me hanging on. You can't imagine how it feels. You wouldn't stand for it even a little bit. Your kind of world is so unreal. No sleep, won't eat, can't go on. It's just not the same. It's 'cause of you. Don't want to love you.
Now this doesn't sound like Utopia. No. All right. Earth, Wind, and Fire fan. Boom.
Baby, please stop before the breaking starts. Oh, baby, don't break my heart, don't break my heart.
There's the sax.
Waited patiently and lost some sanity. With every night I sit alone. If this is love, I quit, 'cause I can't deal with it. I'll say goodbye to all your games. Tell you I won't stand for it. I can't be your fool. It's 'cause of you. Baby, don't break my heart, don't break my heart.
Well, there is something weird about Kasim singing a song like this.
Oh, baby, don't break my heart, don't
Just
break my
saying.
heart. Baby, please stop before it starts. What do you do to a broken heart? Baby, don't break my heart, don't break my heart. Baby, don't break my heart, don't break my heart. Baby, don't break my heart, don't break my heart. I said, baby, please stop before it starts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Baby, don't break, baby, don't break, baby, don't break my heart. Baby, don't break my heart, don't break my heart. I said, baby, please stop before it starts.
Well, Kasim's bass parts are fabulous, though. Can you notice how up in the mix all of his bass parts are?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
I appreciate the Earth, Wind, and Fire horns.
Yes, sir.
I just hear Kasim doing Beatlesque Utopia stuff is what I always hear in my head.
But it's I think we got the
Oh,
echo.
uh-oh.
But the thing is, if you're a musician and you've been in the biz for a while and you have your pocket or your thing, every once in a while you want to step out of there and do some other stuff. And this is his chance to do something that's more of a horn-driven, dance-driven. I won't call it disco. It's just kind of just.
I'd say that's disco. And this is an 82.
Yeah.
But when it was
Still going
recorded
on.
during all of 81, so
Yeah.
kind of Barry Manilow. Kind of Barry Manilow.
You thinking Copacabana-ish? I don't know. Doesn't bother me. I like it. I like
it.
artists do some different things than the usual.
Yeah. Well, wait till we hear the song Evil with Buck Dharma on it. That's quite a. The thing is that this record seems to go all over the place. It's like Kasim doesn't know exactly what to do yet.
I think he wants to just try some different stuff that he wasn't able to do in Utopia.
Yeah, probably.
And I mean, he had a rough go trying to get away from that contract that he had with the record label and being in Utopia, because he had tried to get the label that had Utopia at the times, Bearsville, to release a solo album, and he kept on submitting stuff, and the higher ups always said, nah, this ain't good enough. Nah, you're not ready yet. You're not ready yet. And finally he got EMI to take some interest, and they still didn't want to let him loose to record a solo album. They were telling him he owed them tens of thousands of dollars before he could get out of the contract and everything. But
I didn't know all about this.
I think he just wanted to just stretch his boundaries. And this guy's been through a lot. I mean, he lost his wife. He had 3 younger daughters. I think she lost his wife to
Like
cancer.
in 2018 or 2017.
Yeah, and he's had some addiction issues, but he's overcome them.
You know a lot about Kasim, a lot more than I do.
I'm a big fan of Kasim. Big fan. I love the guy's talent. Like I said,
maybe some of this material isn't. I don't know.
Oh,
Todd really knows what Oblivion is. A great album. Yeah. All the Kasim sung vocals on there are just great.
oh, and for our regular listeners, this is what
Yeah.
came in the mail for me today. A locust. How about them apples?
There it is. There's 2 promo copies. So 2 less promo copies out there in the world.
And you know what else came in the mail today for me, album wise?
No.
Check this out. What's this? Yuri Antonin Benda concertos for harpsichord and strings. Actually, this was just packing material.
Oh, I thought maybe you wanted that or something. Well, I mean, let's see. Let me look at something. I'm just so used to Kasim being, no, I can't find it. Where is? Oh, okay. You know, you listen to this. I mean, his voice is just really meant for this. And I think there's a lot of this, but you listen to this. Oh, it's not going to play.
It's playing. Set me free.
No, something's wrong with it. It's really slow. Why is Apple Music having a crisis?
The only hit that Utopia had was a Kasim written song and sung by him. Set me free.
Yeah, I guess I can't play that. All right, let's keep playing. We got another track on here. Let's play Sweet Little Accident. All right.
This is
again,
kind of a jaunty number.
yeah, this is good. I think this is more Utopia related.
It's pop, folks.
I can't click buttons.
Oh, dreaming. Tell me if I'm dreaming. Because I just can't believe what my eyes are seeing. No. It's a mystery. 'Cause miracles don't happen
Yes,
to me.
Boba, I've seen that.
Who would have thought that on a night like this I'd ever meet a girl like you? You are the sweetest little accident I've had the luck to get into. Special. After you were made, they broke the mold. 'Cause when you smile at me, you know I lose control. Yeah.
kind of sounds like "Feet Don't Fail Me Now." It's in that vein.
Like in a couple chords, and here you go.
The song Archivist likes it. I like this too. I'm getting some Brad Delp from his voice.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. Let me see if that'll play again. Let me try that. Let me play Utopia real quick. I turned it back off and turned it back on and see if it's still acting weird. Another track off the Kasim's album, Kasim. Let's play the song with Buck Dharma on it. Now, this is way different than anything else that's on here. Again, let us know what you think. That's how we do it here. Evil. All right, here we go. This is kind of wild. Hard to believe that this is the same album.
In the corner of your mind, the evil spirit lies,
Well,
How about them apples?
yeah. You, you can't put baby in a corner.
No,
So to
you
speak.
can't. Oh,
Well, think about it. Oh, God.
you can't say there's no variety on this release.
No, you can't say that. 1982. This sounds like it could have been released in 86. That drum sound seems more like 80. It seems more like Def Leppard drum sound.
Yeah,
That was
Roboto-ish.
But anyway, there you go. Kasim Sulton from 1982. When I look at the reviews, most part people, give it pretty good write-up.
If you like Kasim and his contributions to Utopia, this falls right in line. So, like as Grant said earlier, I was probably first in line at Buzzard's Nest Records in Columbus the day of release, just having arrived to the capital city.
Yeah.
So, Grant, what do we want to do? Do we want to ask the crowd if they want us to take a look at the other Kasim albums, or what's their
Sure,
thoughts?
ask them.
What do you think, folks? There's 2 more albums in this.
Should we just do like a Todd series? Someone mentioned Todd series in the chat too, but I don't know.
Along with
Well, Al's going to give it an 8. Well, we can look at that one next.
Bryce Sultan.
All right. Oh, people are all right. Let's calculate our scores real quick.
We got an 8 from Al.
We normally don't do this on this show, but we will do it now. DC,
The song archivists said he would have ordered it already if he could.
Okay, Bobo's given this a 6.5.
Bobo.
Webb's going to give it a 6.5. All right.
Mr. Frickin' says, go for it, Mr. 10K. He wants us to follow in the series.
Okay. Alex is coming in with a 7.
Ryan Flick, 8.5.
Al's coming in with an 8. Okay.
Goldie
I would have ordered it if I could. You're just going to have to get a turntable, kids. Todd R.
Please.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
I'd love to do the album by album, Todd.
Well, let's do Kasim first.
Let's do Kathy has given this album a 10 out of 10. And I think this album in general would appeal more to the ladies.
Go for it, Mr.
Some
10.
respects.
Yeah, we'll do a Todd. Let's do Kasim first, and then we'll do Todd.
Jack says 7.5.
Jack 8.5. Well, this is faring better than I thought. Goldie Walks is what? 7 out of 10?
Yep.
What else? We got Ken giving a 7.5. You guys are
pretty good scores when you're just
I was kind of surprised.
Yeah. Cape
Ken's
Cod
going with a 6.5. All right. My goodness. And of course, Kathy's the 10 out of 10. Kathy digs it. Damn, Kathy. Lee's giving it a 6.
Easy Bud says, sorry, guys. I just don't get it. That's okay.
Mr. Frickin' Frackin' 8.5. Joe is coming in with a 7.
Bobo Quisp says it's no thing fish.
It's no thing. It is not.
No, it is not.
West Coast Dave and Yvonne both a 6. 6 seems to be the most popular number. I guess that's everything. DC, what is your score out of 10?
Since there are 2 albums that follow and Bryce Sultan that I rate higher than this, and although I like this quite a bit, I will put it in the 8.5 category.
8.5.
But I'm a big time Kasim fan, folks. So
I love Kasim.
I do. He seems
like
like a
it's an
genuinely
8.5.
really good guy too, and we would love to interview him on the Warehouse. Kasim, if you're out there, we'd love to interview you.
Probably could get him, I would imagine. What's my thoughts? I think I could probably. Annie T's giving it a 20 out of 25. Okay, so that would be.
We'll have to do algebra. To
an 8. Yeah, I'm going to have to get my abacus out.
Abacus.
And Would I give that be like an 8.5?
8.5, yeah, I think she's right there with me.
8.5. God, make it difficult on me. But looking at the material on Utopia albums, this album could be a little bit more focused. It seems to be all over the map. There's not really just a collection of songs. I think maybe it functions better as a collection of songs.
Yeah.
As separate, you can break it up and make it okay. It sounds like if you separate it, it's stronger separated than together. If that makes sense. All the songs are good, but you've listened
not
to
cohesive presentation, is what you're saying.
It's not really cohesive. It's just here's a song. They've recorded this over. Let's see. He started recording this.
I think some of these songs he had in the can for a long time, and Bearsville just would not agree to release a solo album from him.
And don't forget that Bruce Fairburn produced it. Recorded between January and October of 81. So this was recorded over a span of time. But it's just not as cohesive as I would want it. But separately, I think it works.
And for me, knowing the two albums that come after this, plus Price Sultan, and you hear Kasim continually getting better and better, with his songcraft, although it's at a very high level right now, in my opinion.
I'm going to ask Annie,
getting better.
Annie T, since you're here, what's your thoughts on Kasim's voice, his delivery, musicianship? Because you're very much into the vocals of people. I'm just curious what your thoughts, Annie T, on Kasim as a singer. Because we've had some people don't think that maybe some of the material didn't blend so well with his vocals. I'm just curious your thoughts on here. I know you came in late, but I would be interested to know what you think. Easy Buzz, I appreciate anyone who can carry a tune and or play an instrument, but there is just too much awesome music out there to compete with. True.
Everyone's got to pick where their awesome lies. And it's like food, we all like things different, and it's all good. I mean, I don't get bent out of shape if someone doesn't like what I like. It's not like you insulted my mother.
No, I'm not here in the warehouse.
Mr. Frickin' Frackin' says, I like Kasim's voice, but really like his playing. And Grant, you are a bassist.
Oh, he's fantastic.
I have dabbled in bass, but mostly just played.
No, Kasim, I think his bass playing and his vocals are totally equal. And the fact, if you've ever seen him play, like I saw the Utopia tour was it 19? It was pre-COVID. Was it pre-COVID? Well, that was pre-COVID. Yeah. In 19, when they regrouped. And if you watch Kasim singing and playing prog, I mean,
I would grant that DVD.
I was just saying
that DVD of that reunion show in Chicago. I was there. That was a stunner. They started out with their prog period of Utopia, and then led into the more pop rock Utopia. But
Kasim is so talented that I don't think there's not anything the guy can't do.
No, he could do it all.
Yeah. The Utopia reunion was absolute. I'm so glad I got to see it because I don't think we'll ever see that again.
No. It was a shame Roger couldn't be there, but I guess
arthritis.
Physically just can't do it these days.
But we had Gil play. Gil was fantastic.
Gil is tremendous, and Todd found out about him through one of his sons.
Yeah, his youngest son.
Yeah, Moogie was going to do it. Then he had health issues. Roger can't do it. And they were just like, we need to find a keyboard player that could play the prog, and the pop rock stuff. And they found
Gil was a great choice.
Gil's outstanding. And
when I saw Gil play with Kasim on Kasim Sultan's Utopia, he was fantastic as well. Yep. You know what? That Kasim show that I saw without, Todd wasn't in the band, but Kasim had a fabulous band, and it sounded like Utopia, damn near.
Yeah.
Goldilocks
says vocals are top notch.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, I dig this record. Did I give my score? I think
what's your grade?
I did not give my score. We're damn on a damn tangent. I think I'd probably give this a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Maybe a 7.5. I mean, it's hard not to compare it with the Utopia stuff. And I don't think that all the materials at that level.
Mhm.
When you've got Todd Rundgren's songwriting, when everybody, Utopia working as a band doing, it's just a force. It's just a force that can't be reckoned with, as far as I'm concerned.
Mhm.
And
It just tickles me that initially Todd said this guy's not going to make it. He's not going to last in this band. It was the other two that wanted Kasim in, and here it turns out Kasim's been his right-hand man for these many years.
So I'll give it 7.5. Let's see what we've got, kids. We come up with a 7.4.
Not bad.
I think 7.4 sounds fair for this record. Yep. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, see, that's the whole thing. You might not like everything we introduce, but at least you heard it. You can go, oh yeah, Grant played that. He played Kasim's. Like that'll ever come up.
Easy
You go
buds.
to a party and someone will go, oh, that Kasim Sulton album, Kasim from '82. It'll just come up just casually in a conversation.
Your mailman might be dropping your daily stuff in the slot, and the conversation might lead to Kasim. But Easy Buds, we appreciate your open-mindedness.
Your mailman will say, Easy Buds. Hey, buddy.
What about that
Kasim album?
Val, I agree, buddy. Todd is one of the great songwriters of all time.
We'll do a Todd series because why not? We're just talking about Todd. We will. I prefer the M Frog album. Do you have that, DC?
The solo album?
Yeah. I don't have it.
I think I somehow in the archives have digital tracks from that album, but I don't have the album proper.
Ken will never be the same after Thingfish.
Many will not, sadly.
Hey, we covered it though, damn it.
That's right. That's what the ethos of the Warehouse is all about.
But see, doing this show, I really do it to benefit myself because all those damn hometown albums that I was aware of, I didn't listen to. Well, this is a way that I can listen to them and share it with you. The Kasim album, I must have bought this in God knows what year, mid 80s. And I just never got around to playing it. And I just stuck it in the archive. This was a good way for me to get out there and go, well, shit, I can't believe I haven't listened to this all these years. So hopefully we're doing that. I will have to say this, and I have to thank Jay for turning me on to this, but this Locust album is fantastic. It is a long lost classic that no one knows about. And that's the beauty of this whole community is that we can do this, turn each other on to stuff. I mean, if it wasn't for Jay, I wouldn't have covered it. So I figured we're all doing what we can to turn each other on to stuff. So
my vinyl of this, Grant, is very clean, but the cover, I got a lot of ring wear.
Yeah,
a lot of ring wear.
That's right. As long as the record's clean.
True.
Saw that he was with, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Here's a fun fact for you. Kasim and Meatloaf are the only two guys to play on all three of the Bat Out of Hell albums. Tell that to Nana next time she visits.
Exactly.
Here's a
and
fun
rub it in
for you, Nana.
And Nana, by the way, this 1982 Kasim album, check it out. Kathy, I like coming in hearing stuff I haven't heard before, plus hearing songs I haven't heard in forever in reliving memories from them. Yes. I will say this, you're not going to hear the Kasim solo album on Sirius XM. And I'm not bitching about Sirius XM. They play a lot of stuff.
Just not this.
Not this. But when I had Palmyra on, I sent her all those Hudson Valley. Hudson Valley. Hudson Brothers files. I said, well.
Kathy, we do enjoy your commentary as well. Very astute.
Eddie Jobson's Zinc, the Green album. Well, if we did that, we'd have to have Anthony Farrar on here. And I don't know if he'd be able to speak during that whole record. He would just be speechless.
Enthralled.
Why do you, Bobo, you want us to do Zinc? We can do Zinc. Do I have that on vinyl? I have the promo poster of it. Kathy, I don't have Sirius. I just have Spotify and YouTube Premium. All right, well, I use Sirius like in the car, and there's a lot of interview stuff I like to listen to. I'll listen to, Eddie Trunk. I listen to Eddie's show every now and then. All right, Yvonne, see ya.
Good night, Yvonne.
Anyway, we can wrap this up. We've went an hour and 6 minutes. Jeez, Grant.
That's about right, though.
A lot of yapping. Anyway, I hope we turned you on to something. That's what the Vinyl Vault's all about. We just pick a record and we just dive into it. And hopefully it's something that you can dig. I know that I will be doing the Rosie Vila album here shortly.
Oh.
It came out on vinyl, but I've got the CD and I'll probably just use the CD for it. But it'll be on the Vinyl Vault show because that's been out of print. God, geez, that's been out of print. I think it came out in 86. It's probably been out of print since 87. Yeah. But it's a long lost Steely Dan record. If you have not heard the Rosie Vila solo album, it is a long lost Steely Dan album. So we'll be doing that.
Used to see that one in the cutout bins all the time.
Mm-hmm. I did pick up something else. I thought someone in the chat mentioned this, but I was at Half Price Books, and I think someone mentioned the Eye to Eye album.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Katz produced it. Steve Lukather's playing guitar on it. I mean, it's practically, the same lineup of Asia. I didn't see anything where Fagan or Becker had anything to do with it, but Gary Katz with practically all the musicians from a Steely Dan record.
Yeah, the same ethos is there. Mm-hmm. And Kathy brings up something here. Just have a great night, everyone. Have we done an Andy Gibb show?
Not yet, but I love Andy Gibb.
We do have something coming up that you folks aren't going to believe that we would tackle. And then Andy Gibb would kind of segue right on the tail of that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we could do that. There's a lot. Since we fit 10,000, the warehouse is even opening up even more.
Yeah, folks, you're not going to believe the changes in what we got coming up.
Vinyl out of print record series sounds good to me. Oh. Well, that's what this kind of is. Because this hasn't been in print. It's never got repressed.
Nope.
Went out of print probably in 82. EMI America. It's like Jason and the Scorchers. You ever hear any Jason and the Scorchers?
Oh.
They were on EMI America. And I think a lot of that stuff never got re-released.
Oh, Ken White says, DC, make sure you tune in Sunday night. I got one you're going to love. Okay, I will do that, Ken.
Steve, thank you. Yes, it's been a long time coming. Well, I guess it really didn't take that long to get, because I was at 8,000. I said that earlier, like 11 months ago or 10 months ago.
You went from 8,000 to 10,000 in YouTube subscription terms really quick.
Yeah, I guess that's not too bad.
Spin it and they will come.
I know. I like the Andy Gibb stuff. Not to start. Yeah, Steely Dan series would be good too. See, there's all kinds of stuff, and the warehouse isn't shutting down anytime soon. So.
I love Steely Dan too. They're one of my top 3 artists of all time.
But nothing against the Steely Dan, but what hasn't been said about Steely Dan that we could possibly,
regale you with? I don't know.
I mean, that's pretty mainstream for the warehouse.
Yeah.
Though I like it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I might need to get to those Jason and the Scorchers albums. Those were really good. I remember them playing them like on Friday night videos on Night Flight, they would play them. They were a good band. When are we going to hear an update on Pete Ivan or anything? Well, the way it is at the moment, it's all up to Pete and his family to update everyone. I really am not really not my place to talk about that stuff. I have not talked to him. I did send him a text, I don't know, a week ago. Told him I hope he's doing okay. Never heard back. Hopefully we hear something. I think better better sooner than later, because people are all wondering what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And for someone with such a big channel, 100,000 subscribers,
Pete's got many people in his corner pulling for him.
Yeah, and
that's
people
up to the family, folks.
And people keep asking me all the time, and I wish someone would just announce something, so I don't have to answer people.
D Rocker makes a good comment because we were talking about Steely Dan.
Okay.
He turned me on to this group as well. Anyone who wants more Steely Dan flavored music, go check out the band Monkey House.
There you go, Kathy. Go check out Monkey House.
Go, folks. Your tip of the day.
Easy buds. The Warehouse like a box of chocolates. You know what you're going to get. And the way I run a lot of these vinyl shows, I'm just going with what I feel like doing.
T. Elliott, I wonder how many of us have the Beatles at number one. Well, for an oldster like myself, just about everybody has got the Beatles as their favorite and top band musician.
Oh, it's my top band.
The Beatles.
But I won't cover the Beatles because there's nothing really, what's there to talk about?
Yeah.
They're my favorite, but I can't, what's there to talk about?
It's not been said.
I just laugh. I see these other channels talking Beatles. I'm going, well, what are you going to bring to the table?
Top 10 Beatles songs where you like the first four notes, but not the fifth. Be sure to tune in for that one, folks.
That would be wait a minute. That would be a listening party to just enjoy a fine Sunday night. What listening party? I've got one of the Walter Becker solo albums. It's good.
Yeah, I got one of them too. I prefer
I got the first
pagan
one.
Stuff though.
I don't mind Walter Becker. It's a little bit different.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Low Darts is another Steely Dan cover band. Not familiar with Low Darts. Steven says the Stones at number one. Okay. Well, Steven, I'm disappointed in you.
My high school, normally it was a 50-50 or I would say a 70-30 divide. 70 Beatles number one, 30 Stones. My high school had a big chunk of Who people that were right up there vying for top position for whatever reason.
Yvonne's mentioning Scritti Politti. I think I had a conversation with Schnee about that once. Maybe about doing a Scritti Politti show. I don't know, but that kind of never was really brought up again. That's it. 11 tracks of whack. That's the one I've got.
One I got. And Mr. Frickin' Frack, I think he was saying to have a Steely Dan listening party would be.
I could do that
Sunday evening.
That sounds fun to me. A Steely Dan listening party.
Oh, it would be great.
Play the long version of FM. Play, if you don't have it, that Steely Dan box set's great. I mean, there wasn't a lot of unreleased stuff from Steely Dan because they used everything,
There's a deep track of Steely Dan that I really love. Only a fool would say that. It's kind of got a little bit of a bossa nova.
We could do a Steely Dan listening party.
Okay.
I'm going to keep doing them because I love it. It's what I'm into now. Ken
likes the hidden gems.
And I like the hometown album shows.
Mm-hmm.
Still looking for that rock duster. Skinner and Zepp at the top from the Beatles, maybe number 10. I think Easy Bud's been smoking too much. I'm not sure what's happening.
That's a solid top three. That's reasonable.
Groucho's all right. I thought
he said Groucho is great.
I do like Groucho.
Gets a sacred word, win a prize.
Black Cow, yes, those are.
God. Forget about it.
The only box set I got was the Led Zeppelin one back then. God, I know which one you're talking about. It's one with the crop dusting thing on the front.
Is there gas in the car? Is there gas in the car?
Oh, I love Steely Dan. I just don't know doing a show other than maybe a listening party.
Beatles, Todd Rundgren, Steely Dan, top 3.
Let's give this show a thumbs. Yeah, please give me a thumbs up.
Give the show a
We're
thumbs
going to
up
wrap it up.
for these youngsters. These youngsters in the warehouse. Let's hear it, folks.
Yeah, really. All right, kids, we're going to go. Thank you again for tuning in and humor me with Kasim Sulton. At least you know you've heard some of it. You know. Hopefully you'll go out and buy it. You can't play classic rock on streaming without getting Sweet Home Alabama or Freebird. Yeah. We won't be doing, I just can't see doing that. We did Rossington Collins. We did that on Sea of Tranquility. We ranked the albums of Rossington Collins, even though there were just 2 of them. But hey, we covered Rossington Collins, though.
I don't think any toes have been dipped in the water with the Southern Rock here in the warehouse yet.
I got to feel it. It's like everybody says,
Grant,
do a prog show. Do a prog show. I like prog. I don't have a problem with prog, but I have to. If I'm going to do something, I have to be into it because I do not want this to become work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, Ken, get to bed. This is about your bedtime anyway. Staten Island's Kasim Sulton, which is unfortunately where I grew up.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Gotta play Asia here. Yes, you could play the whole damn thing of Asia.
Oh, 10 plus.
It's a 10 plus record.
Ow.
Maybe an LP of drastically overplayed material.
Oh, that'd be an audience pleaser.
Let's play Won't Get Fooled Again, Free Bird, Give Me 2 Steps. Anything that they play on QFM 96 would be anything that they play.
It's just another brick in the wall.
In sync, I can't do that. There are certain limitations I have, Kathy.
We have certain standards here in the warehouse, Kathy.
Asia is a 10. Vinyl transmission. Sorry I came in so late. That's okay. At least you're here. Fans of Kasim Sulton should watch Utopia's Love Alone 1983 version on YouTube. Yes, I remember
that came out. Good. And you could tell all 4 of those guys in that band really loved each other. It's basically a piano-based tune with Kasim playing, it's taking lead vocals, and the 3 of them doing backgrounds, and they got all this choreography going. It's really a wonderful little live.
That was from the Network era.
Yes.
And they still had like their Beatle costume.
They
look very Beatle-esque. But that Network album's fantastic. Circus of Power. Yes, we'd have to play Stairway to Heaven, Cape Cod Ken. And yes, you can play Led Zeppelin on YouTube and not have anything happen to you. All right, kids, it's been fun. We've been shooting the shit. This is almost turned into like a warehouse shoot the shit show.
Friday night shoot the shit show.
This is Friday night chat on Wednesday.
Friday night shoot the shit in the warehouse.
All right, again, thank you everybody. In all seriousness, thank you everybody for the support. Thanks for the 10,000 subs. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for leaving comments. Thanks for the support. The fact that anybody even wants to listen to monkey me talk about anything is amazing. I mean,
we love all of you here in the warehouse. We appreciate you as well.
And you know what? I am not even, people have asked me, Grant, yeah, do a lot of shows, Contrarians, you do this, go and see a Tranquility, blah, blah, blah. Aren't you getting burned out? Not, I could do more. No, I love it. I'm not going anywhere. I just hope to keep turning you on to people, to different bands and artists. That's my only goal here.
We've got so much programming coming up, folks, that our chairs are going to be commodes. We won't ever leave the broadcast booths.
But that's how I have to do it, though. I have to do the stuff that I want to do, because if it becomes work, I'll just stop. Yeah. So I appreciate when people say, yeah, do this, but we'll do a prog show eventually. I got to be in the mood for it. Not that I dislike it. I just,
kept
Everybody's
going.
like that.
Oh,
Yeah, Dave, but will they?
Christmas Won't Be Late may have been my first 45 as a youngster.
Well, when we start doing Andy Gibb and this other artist, why not do Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Boy, wouldn't that be
I want to do Banana
ranking the
Split Show.
albums, right? Your top 10 Alvin and the Chipmunks tunes.
We are going to do a Banana Split Show.
La la la.
Vinyl Vault. It's coming. I got so much shit in the pipeline.
Folks.
All right, kids. See ya. DC, thanks for doing this. I could jap all night, but
Yeah.
just great. I do. Well, again, thank you, everybody. We will be back tomorrow with more stuff. I don't know what is tomorrow. Something's scheduled for tomorrow. I don't know.
I doesn't know.
I know there's a contrarian show. Oh, there's nothing on here, but I'll have something on here. Tomorrow night, Martin and I will be on Guitar Hack live. I think that's at 8:00. And what are we doing? I can't remember what we're doing. Where's my book? I don't have a damn book here. Anyway, 8:00 over on Guitar Hack's channel. We will be there live. And then I have a contrarian show tomorrow, but I'll come up something for the warehouse tomorrow. I don't know what it is, though. Anyway, toodaloo. Oh, I have an interview that I need to get edited. I'll put that up tomorrow. Yes, there's an interview I need to get edited. That's what we'll do. All right, see everybody. Keep it clean.